Scientific study of Vedas, creation of universe, starting from BRAHMAM, class 59. We know atoms are the first thing that is formed from fundamental particles, but they are unstable. They cannot remain as such because there is a law of that rule that there should be 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. Otherwise, it will not exist as such. So they have to combine with others to make it 8. At the same time, there is another law in which atom itself is neutral. So the number of proton and electron in this should be equal also. So two conditions are to be satisfied. Number of electrons and protons in the atom, sorry, not nucleus, in the atom should be equal, and there should be 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. Is it possible in any case? Let us go through one Purana story which tells us about Haryaswar. In this story it says there are a number of stories in different Puranas with slight differences. So, in general, Dakshan got 10,000 sons with his wife Prasuti. In certain other stories, it may be different. We are combining all these stories and we are taking into account all these things, and there may be some difference also. For example, in different stories, there is some of the children are with another wife called Aski and so on. Because the rishis who wrote such Purana stories have full freedom to express their ideas as they like. But similarity is there, but some slight variation may be possible, because story cannot take as such. It is way of expressing certain ideas or scientific fact in the form of story. So different rishis may present it with some variation, but as far as the essence of this story is concerned, it may be the same. So Daksha is the outermost orbit we know. That is responsible for creation of new things. The first thing formed is 10,000 sons. Here it is with the Prasudi or through Aski or anything like that. That is in story. What the essence is, the first thing that came up is this Haryaswar, and Daksha told them to take up the creation of universe, creation of human beings and like that, living organisms. Then only this creation will complete. But another factor, Narada came in the scene and told this Haryshvar that without getting a knowledge about this universe, there is no meaning in creating new things. So, to study, understand what is this universe, what are the laws behind this, or what are the science behind these creations, etc. They left without taking part in the creation of this further human beings or living beings. Till then, only atoms are formed. Now it is time to create living organisms. And Dakshan told his son to take that responsibility, but they left. That is in story. But we know the first thing that is possible to form is atom with 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. So, Daksha is responsible for making 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. Then it will be stable. At the same time, there is another condition. The number of protons and electrons in the atom should be equal. In such cases, certain atoms are possible with equal number of protons and electrons and 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. As per modern science, that belongs to the 8th group, which contains 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, and in it the number of protons and electrons are equal, and that elements are called inert gases. Inert gases means they will not react with any other element because they possess 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. There is no need to combine with any other atom. It will not combine with other atom. So further creation is not possible with these type of atoms. The only atoms that exist as such is these inert gases with 8 electrons in the outermost orbit and with the equal number of electrons and protons in the atom. Such atoms are called inert gases, and this is the first thing that is formed. This fully satisfied atom which are stable also. All other atoms possess less than 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. They should combine with others, so they cannot remain as such. But this can remain as such at any time, in any period of time, because no requirement for trying to get 8 electrons in the outermost orbit because it possesses 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. So, as per modern science, they are called inert gases, and as per Veda, they are Haryshvan mark. So, this is the first atom, stable atom that is formed. Naturally, the atom is the first thing, and the first stable atoms are inert gases. The other creations are this atom will combine with others to form some other thing. That is this next step. So this is the first creation.